Have you ever noticed how some people are just instantly likable? Like they walk into a room and people naturally want to talk to them, sit next to them, be friends with them. And it's not always because they're the loudest or the most confident person there. A lot of the time, it's something way simpler. It's their hobbies. The things you spend your time doing slowly shape how people experience you. Certain hobbies make you seem more interesting, more confident, and more memorable without you even trying. So in today's video, I'm going to show you 10 hobbies that instantly make people like you more. And stay till the end because the last one is honestly the hobby that changes your whole vibe. All right, let's get into it. First hobby, reading. And before you think this is boring, hear me out. People who read automatically come across as more thoughtful and interesting. When you read, you're constantly exposing yourself to new ideas, new perspectives, and new stories. That means when you talk to people, you usually have more to say and your conversations feel deeper. You're not just repeating things you saw online, you're forming your own thoughts. And that makes you way more engaging to talk to. Plus, when someone asks what you're doing and you casually say you're reading a book, it gives off this quiet, confident energy that people notice. Now the next hobby actually changes the way people feel around you. Second hobby, working out or playing a sport. This one isn't just about looking good. When you exercise regularly, your posture improves, your energy levels go up, and you naturally become more confident in how you carry yourself. People can feel that confidence even if you don't say a word. Active people tend to seem more disciplined and motivated, and that kind of energy is surprisingly attractive to be around. But the next hobby is one that instantly makes people curious about you. Third hobby, learning a new language. There's something about hearing someone casually speak another language that immediately grabs people's attention. It shows curiosity, dedication, and a willingness to challenge yourself. It also signals that you're interested in learning about other cultures and ways of thinking. Even if you only know a few phrases, it already makes conversations more interesting and memorable. Now this next hobby might be one of the most underrated social skills ever. Fourth hobby, cooking or baking. Food has a weird superpower, it brings people together. When you know how to cook, you become the friend who hosts dinners, brings amazing food to gatherings, or randomly makes something delicious for people. And there's something about that which makes people feel comfortable around you. Cooking gives off warm, dependable energy, and those are the kinds of people others naturally gravitate toward. But this next hobby actually changes how you see the world. Fifth hobby, photography. Photography trains your brain to notice details that most people ignore. Lighting, colors, little moments, expressions, you start seeing beauty in everyday things. And that perspective makes you more interesting because you notice things others miss. You also become the person who captures memories for your friends, and people tend to associate you with those special moments. Now this next hobby is quiet, but it makes a huge difference in how people experience you. Sixth hobby, journaling. Journaling builds self-awareness. When you regularly write down your thoughts, you start understanding your emotions, your goals, and your patterns much better. That means when you talk to people, you tend to communicate more clearly and handle situations with more maturity. Emotionally aware people are incredibly likable because others feel comfortable opening up around them. Okay, this next one is the hobby that instantly makes people admire your dedication. Seventh hobby, playing an instrument. Music takes patience. When someone plays an instrument, it shows discipline, creativity, and passion, three things people find really attractive in a personality. It also creates moments where you can share music with others, and those moments tend to stick in people's memories. Even if you're still learning, people respect the effort it takes. Now the next hobby makes you stand out because you're actually creating something. Eighth hobby, art or any creative hobby. Drawing, painting, digital art, crafting, anything creative instantly adds personality to someone. Creative hobbies show that you have imagination and that you're capable of expressing ideas visually or emotionally. In a world where most people just scroll through content all day, someone who actually creates things feels refreshing and unique. Now this next category is the one that makes people go, "Wait, you can do that?" Ninth hobby, learning random cool skills. Things like solving a Rubik's Cube quickly, learning card tricks, editing videos, coding little projects, or picking up unique skills online. These hobbies show curiosity and playfulness. They also make you memorable because people love discovering unexpected talents about someone. But the final hobby is honestly the one that changes your entire vibe. 10th hobby: trying new things and collecting experiences. The most interesting people are usually the ones who say yes to new experiences. Trying new restaurants, exploring new places, learning random activities, meeting different kinds of people. When you constantly try new things, you naturally collect stories, perspectives, and experiences. And those experiences shape how you talk, how you think, and how confident you feel in the world. And that's really the secret. The most likable people aren't trying to impress everyone. They're just living a life that's interesting enough that people naturally want to be around them. So instead of worrying about whether people like you, focus on building a life that you genuinely enjoy. Because when your life becomes interesting, you naturally become interesting too. And people will feel that. But now I'm curious. Which one of these hobbies do you already have, and which one are you thinking about trying? Let me know in the comments. I read them all. And I'll see you in the next video.